Hello, lovelies. Happy Monday. One moment, please. Rosie Rose, come on. With that piece. Okay. Hi. How is everyone? I hope you are doing well. As I was, I spend my mornings going, what are we going to talk about today? And I debated on whether or not to use this today, but I'm going to, because as much as I love everything being magical, and, we have these days, like a couple of weeks ago, where I was just so excited, and I was having all this joy, and all this love, and all this amazing, good feelings. Today is a day that, is not full of that right now. It has definitely been a morning. And so, without getting too much into all of it, I asked a simple question. It got, it triggered a response out of somebody else, which then triggered me. And, the person and I work things out. And, sorry, one moment. Come here. Come lay down. But it sent me spiraling. Which I don't do very often, but it does happen. And, I noticed I was snipping at the dogs, I was snipping at the cats. I'm just in that rabbit hole, right? I talk about the rabbit hole of, well, blah, 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 and, like all these stories start bubbling up. It's been a fun morning looking at stories today. So all these little things started bubbling, right? And I'm like, nope, don't need that. Why am I holding on to that? That's not something I even need to spend my time on. I'm sorry, one moment. Rosie, could you please stop? Okay. I'm sorry, distractions. All of the sudden, this big thing started bubbling up. And just came up, and I'm like, why do I have to take care of everybody else and nobody's taking care of me? Whoa. Whoa, that's a big one. That victim mentality just came exploding out. Oh, okay. And of course now I'm in fight or flight, right? My cortisol is just pumping. I'm trying to get myself back, and I'm like, okay, this is not working. This is something I need to look at. This is something I need to clear, but I cannot get in that space for anything. Okay. So, if you've ever worked with me or been around me and you say something like that, you know my next question. And as I say, I never ask you guys to do anything that I don't do for myself. So my question was, where am I not taking care of me? Because that's the question, right? Where am I not taking care of myself? And of course, all these the victim wants to bubble up and have, well, nope. We're not going there. We're not listening to that. What do I need for me in this moment? You know what? I want to take a walk. I haven't done that in a while. I keep saying I'm going to. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. There are some white puffy clouds. The sky is blue. Let's take a walk. Okay, wait. Now I need to do laundry and I need to do this. Okay. What needs to be taken care of before I leave? Laundry. Okay, let's take care of laundry. I got 90 minutes. I haven't showered yet. I really want to take this walk, but I want to make sure you know what? If I get back in time, I'll take a shower. If not, that's okay. Nobody says I have to be all showered and pretty and to do Facebook. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that would say that, but I'm not one of them. And if you are and you have any comments about anything like that, I don't need to hear them. I don't want them. They're not mine. So I grabbed my hat. I have a hat that I got from when I did a fire walk. Grabbed the hat that said, I walked on fire, remembered who I am, and I don't want to play that victim anymore. And I took my walk. And I looked at the blue sky. And I looked at the white puffy clouds. And I listened to the birds singing. Glitters, right? And I could feel myself starting to come out of this. And yeah, do I feel it still bubbling there? Yeah. But it's something I'm going to be working through today. And there may be things that I'm start jotting down that are, trying to bubble up as well that maybe need to be looked at. Maybe they don't. Maybe I just need to write them down, throw them in the fire, and be done with them. But obviously today's going to be a day that I need to work on me, and I need to look at my triggers and my stories and my agreements, right? So then I did get back, and I had cut my walk a little short, so I was able to get in the shower. My hair's still wet, but that's okay. I'm feeling better. And so the reason I'm sharing this is because sometimes we have these rough days. And sometimes we need to sit in the gunk and just observe it, be that witness, right? We don't want to go down the rabbit holes. That's where we get in trouble. But they give us so much information. Yes, I'm hearing the song again. At some point on my walk, I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you for showing me that this is still a big thing. Whew. Because when it came up, oh my goodness, did it bubble and burst. So thank you. And all of a sudden I hear Alanis Morissette's song, I think it's called Thank You, right? In my head. Thank you for the silence. Thank you for all the heavy things. Thank you for all of it. And so some other stories started coming up too. And, again, like I said, I am going to sit with those. I'm going to look at those later. But it happens sometimes. And really when, we talk about in the spiritual realm, when I love Reiki, I really, really do. But one of our big things is that just for today, I won't be angry. Well, guess what? I had some anger today. And I want to sit and look at it instead of squashing it down. Right? Or, like I've had people go, why are you so angry? Well, because I have some anger today. And I'm trying not to get lost in it, but I'm trying to also let it run its course again. Because that may be exactly what I need. Ma'am, can you please go lay down? She has a tendency to find things that she wants to eat, which is not always good stuff. So, and even as I'm talking here and I can, why is she not laying down? She always lays down. Why is she just being such a pest today? Why can't she just go lay? Whew. She's not ruining the shot. And if you have a story about it or agreement, maybe look at that. As she bumps the table and rocks everything. Okay. So, and I know I didn't finish my thought. Because we have squashed things down for so long. The things we don't want to look at. Rosie Rose, I need you back up. Hey, Come on, back up. That's not even something you need to be eating. Come on. Okay. Apologies. So we have a tendency to squash the things down we don't want to look at, right? And sometimes they're just too big. And we can't look at those for our own well-being to function every day. Sometimes we can't look at them right when they're happening. But that doesn't mean that when we're ready, we can start looking at the stuff around it to help it. Hey, baby, come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. We'll see if this works. Just sit down. And so what if we can look at the stuff around it? Maybe look at some of the smaller things that are there. Or even when such a big bubble comes up, that victim mentality, which is something I've been working on for quite a while. So, you know, it's telling us that it's telling us that it's still there and that we need to look at it. Okay. I think I got all the things I wanted to say out. All right. So, let's see. Let's take our stick. Okay. And what do you got, Rosie Rose, that you need to let go of too, huh? All right. So, is there something festering under the surface? Oh, yeah, okay. Float in there. That's okay. Good girl. Is there something that story that you've been not wanting to look at? Hold on. Sorry. Hold on. Sit. Good girl. Is there something that's just deep? And I'm not saying you have to look at it right now. I'm just saying let's blow some of that into the stick. Okay? Because I'm sure this will not be the last time I see this victim mentality thing. But if I can take what I witnessed today, and I can put that in the stick so I don't have to deal with that again, or I can look at it deeper, or let's get that big poofy thing or poopy thing, yep, I like that too, out so that we can look at what's underneath that. I hope that makes sense. So, feel your feet on the floor. Breathe in and blow whatever that heavy stuff is out. All right, and again, breathe it in and blow it out. And one more. Good. Okay. So we're going to take this and we'll see. Okay. Lay down, Bibbs. Lay down. All right, let's take that. Put it in the fire. Okay, good. I was wondering how that was going to work with her. She doesn't like the fire, which I don't blame her. Whew. Yep, and take, I don't know if you can see the smoke from the incense. Helping, taking all that stuff and helping it just to transmute, transform, to go away. So that if there's something else that we can take care of today or needs to still be looked at. Yeah, I know. I have, they keep asking me to talk about the Ho'oponopono, and all right. Here it goes. So the Ho'oponopono is where we look at things. Where we look at things that are coming up, right? And usually it's about somebody else. We're pointing the finger at other people and other things that people are doing. And so again, remember, every time you point a finger, you got the 3 pointing back at you. And so Ho'oponopono says, oof, man, where have I done that before? Where have I expected other people to take care of me? Ooh, there's another layer, right? And so the Ho'opono says, Divine, I am so sorry I've done that to other people. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. And you repeat that until you feel clear. And it can be in any. That's just the way the 4 sayings feel comfortable to me. Or make sense to my brain, because then I can remember them. But they don't necessarily have to be in that order. Or really the thank you and I love you are really the 2 important ones. But I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. So, and the reason that I was debating on whether or not to talk about that is because now I'm here to help you, and however you need that, or whatever you need in that. But I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. And it's about your stuff, not about anybody else's, your stuff. Sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. Oh, I am sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. And if you're here or you see this, there's something in there that I'm helping clear for you by saying that. And maybe there's something in it that you need to clear. So, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. Yeah, I'll tell the story about how that came about here in a moment, but I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. Man. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. So as I'm checking in with my body, as I'm saying, I'm still feeling this heaviness kind of coming through here from the heart up into the throat. So I'm going to say it a few more times and then check in again. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. It's right there. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Okay, we'll put that in the fire. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Yeah, that feels a lot better. Okay, so thank you for helping me clear that. And I am happy to clear it for you as well. Okay, so a little bit about the background of Ho'oponopono if you're not familiar with it. So it's actually a Hawaiian ritual that families used to do when there was a dispute, or there was a dispute in the community, what have you. And the 2 would sit across from each other, and that's what they would do to help clear it. I want to say it's Dr. E, but it's an I. It starts with an I, but I think it's pronounced E. which is where my brain was trying to remember which way that was going. But he worked in a hospital, or not a hospital, sorry, a prison. And when they approached him, he said, okay, they were like, people keep calling off, there's all these fights, they were way over populated and such. And so he's like, fine, but I'm never going to see anybody. He's a psychiatrist, he's a doctor. And I'm just gonna sit with their files. And so that's what he did. Because they were like, all right, we're desperate, we need something. And so that's what he did. He'd take a file, he'd sit with it, and these were like the bad of the bad. And he would just sit, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. And so day after day he would do that. And they ended up having to close the prison because they didn't have enough people in it. So, yeah. But the piece is that you are clearing something for you. You're not forgiving somebody else. You're asking the divine for forgiveness for yourself or something that you've done. And that doesn't mean go deep diving in all of that. And if you find that you're having something, I am here for you. Please reach out. It's just not just a tool. It's not just a tool, but it is a tool. Wow, that took a turn. I wasn't expecting to go there and tell you all of that. But if you're here, you're seeing this, you're watching it, I guess that's what you need today. All right. So, if you said that with me, checking in, how do you feel? If not, that's okay. Oh, yep, there comes some more of it out. Thank you. Okay, so, over the last couple of weeks, I have not been getting, I haven't been able to do this on my camera on my computer. I'm not getting something on Facebook that's allowing me to do that. So, I might have to start doing these more over on, the tube of you, right? And hopefully I can figure that out. I hope I can get it onto Facebook. I think there's a way to do that, but I'm not 100% sure. So we may need to make some shifts and some changes. We'll see what happens. So, in that below, I think, is our channel for the tube. And I am going to be putting some other things out there if I haven't already, or if you haven't seen them. There's some videos on there, so. All right. So it's a beautiful day out there. Go find your glimmers and your glitters. Work through whatever you need to work through today. Because we do have, yeah, sorry, I thought I was done, but nope. If you've watched the Schumans, I know I was talking about it for a while there, and then I stopped talking about it. Well, we need to talk about it again. This new moon, I think it was in Aries. Yeah. It's been a doozy. The Schumans, for the last 3 weeks, I think it's been, although you know me in time, so it may have only been 2 weeks, but every time I see a posting of it, we've had these huge white, and they're from the top of the graph to the bottom of the graph, which means that there is a lot of shifting going on, that there's a lot of things going on, that we are getting bubbled up. So I'm not surprised I was having a morning this morning with all of that going on. Yeah, again, I get so busy taking care of everybody else that sometimes I forget about myself. So, the fact that it all came up today, I'm not surprised. And I'm not sure what else is going on, but there's definitely some shaking going on. And if the Earth's doing one of these, then, you know, we're feeling it. Which means that stuff's shifting with us too. So, just be aware that it's going to come up. And just take those breaths and look at it and see what you need. What's coming up? Why is it coming up? Ooh, what's the story behind that one? Or the agreement that's coming up. And then blow it into your stick. Put your stick into a fire. And make sure you put it out safely. Put it into a safe container. Or blow it into a rock and throw it into water. Or blow it into a stick and then break it. That helps too. Write it, like I said, I might just have to write some of this stuff on a piece of paper to get it out. And then burn it. It's all part of it. And remember that writing is very left-brained. And so when we blow in those feelings into a stick or into the paper, that's very right brain. And that's helping us release the energy of it. And again, if you get stuck on something, you know, reach out. I am here. And I promise not to have a meltdown about taking care of you. Because that's what I agreed to. That's part of it. I just got to remember to take care of myself too. All right. I think that's it. I hope I cleared everything that I was going to say. My brain's a little jumpy all over the place. Please stay safe out there. I know we had a lot of accidents, not me personally, but in the area, or I just had people reaching out all weekend saying that they were going to be late to something because there was an accident in front of them. So, as we're all getting shook up, and I mean, obviously, traffic is one of those big triggers for a lot of us. Or people are being aggressive driving, or maybe not stopping for the lights or things because they're in their heads with all of this gobbledygook. So make sure you keep yourself safe, keep yourself protected. Okay, I'm going to shamelessly promote. We have a Reiki Level 1 class coming up at the end of May. We are getting full. So if you're interested, and I say that because I will give you a little trick to use several tricks to use about when you're in traffic that are amazing, because I just did one the other day and somebody was a little too close and I'm being a little too aggressive, so I just did this little Reiki love, but please back up. And honest to God, I've never seen it where the car kind of went like this and then did it again so that they were further back. I was like, ooh, okay, thank you. Thank you for that. So anyways, if you're interested in learning Reiki, we have a class. Just reach out. If not, that's okay too. But please keep yourself safe. Find your piece of peace. And so much gratitude. Thank you for being here. All right, we'll see you next time.